Hey everybody, it's David Chinelli.
And Julia Blinsky.
And we're here with our segment, Asking You/Young Realtor, things you've learned as a realtor, which you didn't know before.
Yes.
What's today's topic?
So today's topic is listing presentations. And so when I first became a realtor, I didn't know what a listing presentation was up until I honestly started working with David. And so basically a listing presentation is kind of an interview that you're having with the potential seller. Just kind of talk about yourself, talk about your track record, what you have to offer, market update, all those kind of things, just to kind of ease them into the process of potentially working with you.
Yeah, so the funny thing is, when I talked with Julie, before I was a realtor as well, I didn't know what a listing presentation was. And I've sold properties before, and no one ever did a listing presentation. So I remember when I got my license, right away the page signature, and they were talking about this listing presentation, and I put up my hand like, what is that? I had no idea. So it's not uncommon that if you haven't been a realtor, or you might have even sold properties before, you didn't know what it was. In my listing presentation, we answer 6 questions. One of them is like, why would you choose me? The second question, we talk about our brokerage. The third thing is like, how do I market your home? Especially in this environment, you want to know that your property is being seen by the most amount of people, how it looks, how it feels, where it's involved. Yeah. You know, we also show have a case study there with how my marketing works as opposed to another company. The next question, you want to know is what your home is worth. You want to know what the commission kind of breakdown is, and finally what's happened in the market. So those 6 questions basically talks about everything that's happening in the market. And yeah, you sit in front of the client and you go through all this stuff. I want to make sure that I'm well prepared going into a listing presentation. I can answer any questions that the seller has, and by me being prepared and having this paperwork done, it shows that I put some thought into work. We show that we have a track record, what we've done in the past, and you have everything answered for you, which is great.
And then they don't have any questions in the end.
Yeah, well, it's funny because a lot of times I have questions. There are some specific questions based on your presentation, which you can elaborate on, but it's amazing to me how many times I go to a listing presentation and the potential seller is like, well, you're the only one who actually had a presentation. I'm like, it's funny. Like, I don't know, for me, I think maybe it's a corporate background. We always want to be prepared, but that's what I want to tell these guys as well too. It's like, we know what we do, we know we want to show what we do to other clients, and that's how you get other clients, showing you're prepared.
Exactly.
And yeah, showing
makes you stand out.
I'd hope so. Yeah. Well, maybe sharing this, maybe other realtors now, if they haven't done a listing presentation, maybe they should start doing one, because honestly, guys, our profession, we want to make sure we show very professional, and that's what we want to come across, and I think we do come across as very professional. And this is another thing that your sellers should also know. You don't want to surprise them at any step of the way. They want to know what the whole selling process is like, and my listing presentation shows that. And they also get to keep a lot of the paperwork and everything, so in case they need to reference back to it, they also know what to expect and when.
Mm-hmm.
Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, so don't sell one unless you've had a listing presentation with an agent who knows what they're talking about. Just thought I'd throw that in there.
Have a good day, everyone.
Ciao.
Bye.